What's cracking, guys? Today I have a very interesting thing, and that's Arby's. That's right, that fast food chain restaurant is joining the waifu brigade, just like Wendy's. Except this time, there is some people not quite happy with this one. But anyway, it started with this tweet here. Our Draw This in Your Style starts now. The Arby's waifu is ready. Draw in your style and be sure to tag your creation with @Arby's or Arby's waifu and draw this in your style. And there you go. She's right there with like the melty sauce hair, thinking about some meat, has the Arby's hat on, and the hashtag Arby's waifu sparkles, that little chibi thing. Now I'm sure some of you people with brains out there are going, Noble, how can people possibly be upset by this? The first, more reasonable thing here is give us free art of our corporate mascot anime girl to use for free advertising with no compensation whatsoever. Then you have, how do you do, fellow artists? Along with, like, another thing of revenue going up and net income going up and employees. But you know, here's the thing behind this. It's voluntary. You know, like, people can choose to go in. It's not like they're putting a gun to their head and saying, you have to do this and get no compensation. No. People are going into this knowing exactly what the reward for this would be. And that's Arby's retweeting their art. Basically garnering free publicity. And for unknown artists out there, that's pretty big. And obviously, yes, these kinds of things are done for promotional purposes. Like, yeah, contests are usually for that alone, because they catch people's interest and they want to win stuff. And in the process, the company gets more attention, which is what they want, and they also give out stuff to other people, which is what they want, so it's mutual beneficial stuff. Now here's the one that's... I can't believe this. Anyway, this one here saying, corporate companies should not call a childlike character a waifu and openly cater to pedophiles who will inevitably create not safe for work content of said childlike character. Please stop trying to be cool. It's gross. You're a freaking restaurant. So basically, this person's trying to argue, like, you can't have any chibi characters or, like, child characters ever. Like, ever. Because, you know, sick and twisted people are going to turn that character into their own fantasy. That's right, you can't have something completely innocent and in no way offensive at all, because other people are going to do bad things to it, and because they do bad stuff to it, you're obviously a terrible person too. This is the logic. This is the logic. Because one store sells knives, and someone uses that knife to stab somebody, obviously, it's the store's fault. Let me use a more innocent example. Because a school supply store sells pencils and a kid uses that pencil to stab another kid with that pencil, obviously it's the school supply store's fault. Anyway, somebody corrected the drawing below, and it basically sums up my feelings. Drawings aren't real, and people should stop searching for things to be offended by to signal how virtuous they are. And another one here is, I was going to say credit the artist, but they might not want to be associated after all, and it's comprehensible. Oh man, it dawned on me you used the word waifu over a portray of a child. Oh good lord. Again, this person's not really using proper English here. It's difficult. But anyways, Arby's didn't respond. Arby's is 54. She's 54 and a chibi, small and cute. Carry on. Anyway, just look at this picture again, okay? Just look at what people are saying about this little chibi thing here. That it's only in like, what, 3 colors? And people are just getting offended by it, saying like this is basically for pedos and stuff like that. What have we become? We all know that waifu is a popular phrase in anime that basically refers to your waifu. Like a girl that you're like, hey, that's pretty cute. She's my waifu. And just like the changing of the seasons, the changing of your waifus goes just as quickly. Honestly, it's just a popular anime phrase. Just like weeb. You know, like, it is what it is. Just people use it incorrectly all the time. It's gotten to the point where it's been used so incorrectly that, like, waifu basically just means an anime girl. Just like how weebs are just using the term weeb to refer to their fellow weebs with. Because it's used to be very offensive, like with weeboo stuff, but we just used it so much that it's just like frick otaku. Otaku sounds dumb. We just call each other weebs because it's way easier. Just like it's easier to say a waifu than an anime girl. And again, more things that they say are drawing/art help to normalize a lot of things, and this isn't something that should be normalized. Stop catering to pedofucks, not you specifically, just companies like ARBY'S doing this, and other weebs normalizing lolicon trash. She's 54 and chibi is such a weak excuse. Yes, how dare you normalize a normal chibi character that is not being sexualized in the slightest. How dare you! You can't draw little kids anymore. You can't draw cute chibi characters anymore that are specifically female. No! Because other people do bad things to it. Not you, but you're enabling them by drawing other things that are completely not sex. Do you understand how silly this is? Another one here is, hey guys, she's adorable. I like this drawing. And then corporations are pandering to our generation more and more, and we are falling for its lolly bait. I mean, yes, of course corporations are gonna try and market their goods to as wide of a range as possible by making it more relatable to people. But ARBY'S has been, like, pandering to anime fans for a long time. They have a huge history of tweeting, like, a bunch of ARBY'S stuff with anime in it. Like, they've been known to do that. So, like, them making a waifu, like, or a gajinka in this case, which is a bit more hard to say, but more the proper term of what they did, well then, like, I don't know what to say. They've been doing it for so long, why is it a problem all of a sudden once they made their gajinka? Is it like, yo, Japan can make all the lollies and anime characters that they want, that's cool. But as soon as, like, an American corporation does it, they're suddenly bad? Like, what? But anyway, there's still plenty of good art here. I mean, there's plenty of just artists actually doing what they say and having a good time, but the majority of the top comments are just people complaining about, like, pedo bait and other stuff like that when it's just a plain chibi cartoon that's not really sexualized at all. I don't... Like, what have we come to? Honestly, at this point, I feel like, you know what? Why don't we just get rid of females altogether in anime? Let's just get rid of them. Fuck it. Like, if we can't be happy with them, let's just get rid of them. Let's make everyone a JoJo character, right? Let's make everyone look like JoJo. I mean, JoJo doesn't need women. Quite clearly, they've done well without it. Let's just make them all JoJo characters and everyone will be good. You just can't have nice things anymore in the internet, is what I'm trying to get at. You just can't have nice things. So anyway, what are your thoughts and opinions on this matter here? ARBY'S is under a little bit of heat just for making a chibi anime gajinka. And I don't know, it was just something so innocent and now it's kind of blown up to something kind of bad. Please leave your comments below, leave a like, support the Noble News series here, definitely subscribe for some more quality stuff, and I hope to see all of you beautiful, beautiful sons of guns again next time.
You crazy mother.